Baby!
Welcome back, everyone, from our break. We're going to go ahead and continue from where we left off, with the group having just discovered who Cairo's creator was, and a touching moment of them meeting back up.
Well, are we off to
Off to Southgate.
Southgate? Well, alrighty. It hasn't been, well, technically it's been 24 hours in case I don't assume I can pull out any animals yet, right? That's a you question. Can I pull up? No. Okay. Technically it's next dawn and it's technically been 2 days.
Technically it's been 2 days, but not in your time that you've experienced.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
So magic items are relative. The time is unlimited.
I don't know that for ways of use.
That's not good.
That opens up some questions.
Alright, well. We're off. And I start walking in a direction. Probably, obviously, the wrong direction.
You. Maybe.
I start walking in the right direction, and you tell me to turn, and you're like, wait.
You're a pirate. How do you not know directions?
Alright.
How can you not navigate?
I wasn't unnavigated.
Who's ready?
Anyone want dibs?
Do it.
Calvin really wants to do
I
it.
want to, but
I want to do
no,
it.
you can do it. I'm the one who usually does it, so you can do it.
Fine.
Don't pull another dragon on us.
Yeah, unless you
Yeah,
do.
what was that
That'd be
called?
really funny.
I am so tired of dragons.
Oh.
Oh, come on!
Are you joking?
Third dragon
Yeah,
this
third
session.
dragon.
Death.
Are you serious?
Ambush.
Oh no.
We should have been expecting this. We're literally
We're
walking
ambushing
into the line.
somebody? Yes!
Yeah, we're ambushing.
Right. As you guys are walking,
You may think you're ambushing us.
you get towards the end of the day, walking through these red rock canyons. Johan, you've noticed something about your sword. Whenever you're near Marcella, since she's gotten the curse mute, your sword seems quiet. It doesn't seem to hunger as much for blood.
That's actually helpful.
Wait, do we know
Wait.
that you have the curse mute?
Yes,
Did
we
you
saw
do
it come out of
You
the sky.
saw it come
Okay,
like out of
right.
the
You did
sky.
it in front of me. I can't remember if you did it in
Does
secret
that-
or if you
No.
did it in front
Does
of
that mean my sword will not have the cool powers too? Is it gonna be like a...
Oh no, just the
The curse.
whole bloodthirsty
So I'm-
curse part
so I'm
is
fine.
muted.
Ah!
What does your near me for?
Yeah.
That must mean something. So cute.
Hey.
Yeah. Wow.
It's called a curse mute. That's what it does.
That's actually helpful. I don't have to
As
kill
you guys are
a pig.
traveling and moving through the canyon as it gets later, you come upon a section where it narrows down, and as it narrows, and you get about halfway in, from back behind you, you hear goosh, 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 the mechanical whirring as you turn around and you see a very large HK model standing there.
Is this
It is
similar-
about 15 feet tall,
Is this similar to the one we ran
really
into?
well built. This is a lot bigger than the other one. The other one was a similar model to the kind that you guys
talking
have
about the one in the
before.
maze.
The maze. We're talking about the maze.
No, not quite. It's a little bit. It's similar size, but it's a different make.
Oh,
It's a dreadnought.
This one's model designation is HK8T-1, which is their designation for heavy tank model.
No, I love that.
Yeah, well, it's
fun.
gonna
And as you're looking at this one, you hear the same flanking behind you. You look around and there's a second one
Oh,
standing at the
Something
other side
T-dash.
of this canyon.
HK what?
HT-1. You also see flanking each of them are two other models. Smaller, slenderer, but both wielding great swords as well as having arm crossbow units deployed.
yes.
Great sword on the side of the head as they have crossbows pointed at you. These are HKA-42 models, or Assassin-42.
Oh yeah, well they're about to be World of War.
There are two on each side with the large construct next to them. As they look at you and have their hands out, and you hear one of the large ones. Designation -1. You are to surrender the box.
Don't worry, I've got this, mates. And I reach into my
And
bag.
surrender self and come quietly.
I
Or
pull out.
by force.
I'm like, please be an elk, please be an elk. And I pull out a half plate armor. And I'm like, wrong bag.
You just see this thump on the ground.
Sorry, let's just put that back in there. I'm out of things.
What weapons do the HT ones?
So the HT ones have what looks like a very large war pick in their left hands, and then on the right hand, it looks like there are two different nozzles in the hand for some kind of firing mechanism. And you notice that they have like a window on the chest that goes to like a flaming core on the inside of it.
I guess someone wanted to fight.
I'm gonna pull out my revolver and say,
So the smaller ones as well. So the smaller ones are about the size of your standard person, and they are shaped more to look like a human.
more blending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my revolver and say, I just got her back. I'm not letting her go. As I fire, I'm gonna try to hit the core of the one in front of us, the HT one in front.
Go ahead and roll.
So close to a 20. 22.
22.
Almost so
Alright, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It was so close. 9 damage. Counts as magical.
Okay.
Oh, and I have 2 attacks, I forgot. Second one's 11.
You're firing twice.
Yeah. It was a 22 and an 11.
Okay. The second shot is going to miss, with the 11 hitting and arcing off of the plate metal that is on it. It's ching, bouncing off. But the first one hits, and you see spider webs crack on the core. The like acrylic glass like material that covers it as it and spider webs across it. You hear it as it fires. The robot looks down, looks and goes, "They took the hard way. Go, go, go." As you see them begin to react. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
I see you did not get the sense of humor programming that they did.
That's okay, I guess. The dog just licked my foot.
Maybe you taste good, I guess.
Sorry. Ooh, I can actually use my fighter abilities.
Yoshi, Maddie, can you use the? Hey, no. Can you do the thing where, like, we get like those 2 extra rolls?
It takes extra time to cast, so it's like a
All
10-minute
good.
spell.
All good.
I also have a way where we can't be ambushed, and I keep forgetting to cast it, so that is my fault.
19 for Aurora.
Okay. Okay, so did anyone roll over a 20?
No.
Of
Oh,
course.
21.
21 for Marcella.
Judas freezed.
That's his catchphrase, folks. Catchphrase.
Shoot him in the eye. Both of them.
I even picked the die that hasn't been rolling high.
That was me too. I was like, that was
Okay.
a pretty good roll.
Anyone from 20 to 15? 19?
17.
18.
Okay.
I'm not dead last, guys. I'm happy about this.
You probably are.
We'll talk about it when we get there.
Cairo, you had 8, or sorry, Calvin 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 10. Where do you get a 2, Johan?
Okay.
You got
Was
a
it
10 to 14.
10.
It's
10,
8.
8, okay.
Why am I
What did you get, Aurora?
19.
19. That's right.
You're the one playing the rogue.
You'll at least get to get good hits.
Just wait till
You
you
have
get
2
reliable
attacks now.
talent as a rogue.
He's got 2 attacks. She's got 2 attacks now.
Okay, somebody else use the chocolate.
Move the chocolate away.
Okay, go up, get it away from me.
Okay, we have our order.
Great.
Masella,
There's-
you're up first.
There's 2 big
As you would
ones.
expect from someone who rolled a 20.
2 big
Big
ones
ones,
and
2
Can
small
you
ones.
just real quick go down
So
to the
there's
order?
only 4.
So it's going to be
Is
Masella,
anybody-
then Aurora, then Calvin, then Yoshiko, the HT1 models, the A42 models, then Cairo, then Johan.
I'm screwed.
Everyone start thinking of your turns early.
Alright, Masella, you're up.
I'm screwed, man.
Hold on, this is just to.
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
The area that you guys are in is about 20 feet wide.
No, this is
This is a tight battle.
It is a very tight.
There's big one front, big one behind, and then
Yeah.
one of the assassins in front and behind as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And on each side, they're about 30 feet from you.
Yikes, that's close.
They will be within punching range, like
Very close.
Instant.
But you can fly.
I can. We're not in like. Are we like in a forest? Sorry, I'm
We're-
just trying to
we're in
picture
like
where
a-
where we're in.
You're in a like Red Rock Canyon.
Slot Canyon.
Yeah, I think
So
of.
there's not
So
very much
there
places
are
for me
it's
to hide
like
at all.
sheer cliffs on
You
each
can
side.
go up and hide.
You have wings.
I know, but
It's
if
like
I can
sheer
target
bending
and sneak
cliffs
attack,
on each
that's what's
side.
gonna help me the
You've
most.
got like a 20-foot gap. I mean, so
Subclass?
where it's been carved out and made.
You're.
What?
What?
Subclass?
Yeah, what's your sub? You know your subclass?
Arcane trickster.
You're an arcane.
Oh, right.
Arcane trick.
I
Okay.
haven't-
She can sneak attack with magic.
Yes, you can.
True.
I guess Mage Hand flicks off switch.
Fairy rogue arcane.
While this is having, I pull out the half plate. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get that one really good. I put on my half
I'm
plate
gonna go
before the fight.
up in the air
Smart.
about
It takes you a couple minutes to put it on.
20 feet, and then I'll.
That was before.
There would not, unfortunately, be the time.
Which one would be the most damaging to us?
Probably the big one.
Big
And well,
Big one.
normally it's you take care of the weaker opponents first, just to get them out of the way, and then focus on the big thing. That's the best. That's the best tactical way to.
If you take care of the ones that shoot, that means we can fly unhindered.
That's what
I mean, I
kinda-
shot the big one in front of us. Its core and it cracked a bit.
Do what you think is best.
Shoot.
We all
I
have
just
different-
don't know very much about these things. So
Shoot
I'm
the-
asking questions.
Neither does
Dude,
anyone
the
else.
person
Yeah,
who knows about
unfortunately,
that.
there is not much time to think.
No,
or ask
shoot the ones that
questions.
have capacity for
Alright.
range first.
Alright,
so
fine,
that
fine.
You're safe.
Seems like
I'm
they
going
all-
to shoot the one in front of us with the crossbow. With it's been a while since we've done this.
It's 19 to
19,
hit.
20 plus that, right?
Yes, so it's actually unnatural 20. So
Mm-hmm. A
course.
natural 20 to hit.
hit.
She rolls better than everyone.
And you're shooting which one?
The
The
closest.
assassin in front.
Yes.
Okay, one of the closest ones with the crossbow.
Yes.
Okay. Right. And go ahead and roll the hit. Or what did you get to hit? If you already rolled.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So you need a D8.
Not calling this filthy 20.
Yes.
What's wrong with her?
Plus 4.
5.
Does this count as a sneak attack?
No.
Yeah, if she was an assassin, it would.
If she was an assassin, it would. But,
Oh.
Okay.
it does not count as a sneak attack, but this will hit it.
It's a 5. But you can't roll again to hit.
Right, I can.
You can't attack again.
For that again, was it her bow, right?
Yeah, the new
Mhm.
bow.
The
Get rid
new
of that.
bow.
It's plus 9. Or it's plus 7.
With this as
Well,
well.
roll damage for the.
She did.
Yeah, I did.
It was a 5.
Okay,
Sorry.
so 5 plus modifier.
No, it is
Oh,
5.
it's total
It's just
5. Okay, gotcha. Alright, 5 damage to you. draw your bow, fire the first arrow, and it hits kind of along the shoulder joints between two gaps of plates and sticks in.
6, 7,
5 points.
The second one was a 13 to hit.
13 is going to miss. As she
Okay.
fires the second one, and it hits the chest plate area on this and dents it a little bit, but not enough to do anything, any actual damage to it.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
You can make an
Aurora,
action.
you're up.
You have options for bonus
Aurora will use Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah. You could use your bonus action if you wanted to hide.
action. No, that will give you the opportunity for sneak attack.
Keep in mind we only have 1 gem for Revivify.
So only one of us died.
So, let's go down.
Yeah, I'll go into hiding.
Okay.
Aurora.
Go ahead and
Rory?
roll a stealth check. See if you can hide from.
Oh my gosh! That's ridiculous! You're so broken!
19 plus 9.
She just like crouches down and disappears like into the wagon and
Ridiculous!
into the group.
The cloak's active
You
camouflage.
know what's broken?
Yeah.
When you
All I
shoot
can
again,
picture
you
is
can do
that
a bonus
Homer
action in
Simpson
between your attacks.
Well, she
You're
does
right
have
back.
that cloak that changes colors, so now your cloak is kind of like a sandy red color.
That's right, I have
Sneak attack.
advantage,
And so
which
you
I don't
just
even
kinda-
need to
yeah,
do.
you just disappear
Just
into it.
and she can do her bonus in between her attacks,
Yeah.
and then do it again.
Well, you can only trigger sneak attack once per turn.
Okay.
As
But
a
still, you
rogue,
get a
but
sneak attack once per turn.
Still,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway,
You catch up to them and that's the
If you can catch up to them.
yeah.
I'm faster.
so Aurora will use Twilight Sanctuary, and that's going to be her turn. She'll roll.
This for these,
Plant.
right?
A moon appears overhead, begins spinning as an aura of
These are
light
big.
fills
And
the
that's-
area 30 feet around her.
So it's
That would be
6 plus cleric level.
Yeah, it's a
Good.
d6 plus your cleric level temporary HP.
7 to 8.
So plus 7.
Same thing. That's
Alright, that's your full turn.
That is my full turn.
Alright, Calvin, you're up.
Let's move.
Have the modifier as a
I'm
skill.
going to.
yeah, that's a reference.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yours
cast.
goes on deck.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna. So you're saying I didn't put on my half plate?
No.
No.
Unfortunately, it would take too long.
That's fine. Then I just clear that up. Okay, so my hit points are overdrive is a bit down, but that's fine. I'm going to. There's 3 of them. One's close and 2 are farther out, right?
So you have, they're standing at the entrances on either side. You've got the big one in the middle and the 2 smaller ones on the side flanking them.
Which one's the closest? The big one.
Yes, the
And
big
that's-
ones are about 5 feet close.
And that's the one that you hit.
The one in the front. Yes.
So I'm gonna go on the ground and just like pick up just like clumps of rocks or dirt or whatever, and throw them. And as I do, I'm casting magic missile essentially.
Okay.
And
So you're skinning it as though you're throwing the rocks.
yeah.
Okay.
Skinning is throwing rocks. I cast magic missile on that. And I'm gonna do. I do it at second level. How many spell slots do I have?
The 3 is what you use for
Well, spell slots.
I got 2 second level.
Oh, I see. I was gonna do first level. Might as well. Just do first.
So it's 3d4.
And that automatically hits, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
That's fine.
Magic missile auto hits.
3d4 total plus 3 total.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's gonna do 9 points of damage. And I'm aiming specifically for the broken sheet,
The core.
the core that he hit. So yeah, grab the rocks and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you want. It's level. What level?
1.
1. Okay, 4. Dink into it, hitting and dispersing on the chests as they hit. Go ahead and roll damage. It's a d4 plus 1 per.
He did. It was
that's
9 total damage.
9 total damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As boom, you see small cracks on it as well as it hits.
I can't do anything else really as a bonus action. As a bonus action, I'm gonna start loading my pistol because I figured out the pistol.
Okay.
I'm gonna start I load my pistol really quick.
Okay.
And then that's all I do.
All right. We now go to Yoshiko.
Yippee! Kill him.
With the heavy on deck.
So I am going to use my first action to throw the lightning of javelin. Sorry. Ooh, that is a nat one.
Yikes.
That's the
As
name
you-
I
of
had
folks.
this whole cool thing in my head too. I was gonna misty step behind them and catch it, but
As
that's out
you
the window.
throw the javelin,
You need to step into it.
your hand because of the heat is kind of sweaty, and so you throw it and it like slips at like an awkward angle, and so it goes like up just like too high, and then just like curves down and like lands flat, like almost like just like sticking in like a hole as it goes ding,
Does it go
a little bit
past
like in the
them?
ground, like just behind them.
Okay, if it does go past them, if they're within the path, they get hit by lightning.
It goes like up and then it arcs down. So it's just like a really bad throw that goes up over and then.
Right, the
Arcs
javelin
down.
lightning, it's DC, isn't it?
Maybe I'm a fool.
If you're within the line, yes.
I am a fool. They have to make a dexterity 13 saving throw, or they get hit by the lightning either way.
Yeah. So they're going to get advantage on it because of your
Because of the nat one. That's
Yeah.
fine.
and you're throwing it past the HT1 or one of the assassin ones.
Are they standing like side by side?
They're
So it's only
side
one
by
line.
side, so you can only pick one of them.
We're gonna go with the big guy.
Okay. He's going to get a 16 to that. So he will
He passes,
succeed.
and then half is so 46, half as much on a fail, or half as much on a successful save. That is a whole 7 points of damage. 3 points of damage, everybody.
Yeah, only 3 points of damage to him as it misses and goes over his shoulder.
And then I am going to misty step behind the smaller one and very deliberately try to cut off the arm that has the crossbow.
Okay.
Good idea.
It's good strategy.
Good street man.
Bye.
So that'll be +3 to hit to try and be the targeted attack on this arm.
Okay. Sorry.
Or
22.
+3 to its AC.
22.
Okay. 22, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thank you. 1 point of damage. Mercy!
Okay. You teleport behind, bring your blade up and down on this kind of arm joint, and as you hit a little bit off where you wanted to, and you do dent into the armor plate enough that it like kind of jams into the joint a little bit, but not enough to do the damage that you were hoping.
I don't have the power of anime on my side. It's not working.
And this is the same one that had been shot by.
Make sure you guys
So,
are doing your 10
Alright,
HP.
jumping over to the
It's 1d6.
Yes, 1d6 plus 7.
at the end of your turn, it's 1d6 plus 7, 10 HP.
As long as we are within what range of you?
30 feet.
30, but you're all fine. This
Yeah,
entire
everyone's
battle,
within range right now.
You'll be all fine.
Okay. The HT1 that you guys have shot at and cracked steps forward. And he's going to move to be within. So he's going to move forward 30 feet.
I probably
Or-
would have been right behind Daisy,
Okay.
in front of the cart.
Okay. He's going to move about 20 feet forward. And he's going to line you guys up. And you see him raise his hand as alchemical fire begins to move from his core to his hand as he fires at a jet of alchemist fire, spraying out towards you guys. I need Daisy, Cairo, let's see, Johan to make a
There we go.
dexterity saving throw
Of all the ones.
as this alchemist fire jets through the sky.
If he am I going to attack of opportunity on him?
No, you're not behind. You're not right next to this one.
Okay.
This is the HT
I'm
model
on the.
line.
Okay, I see.
A 16.
16. Okay.
I got a 5.
Ah!
Wait,
No.
sorry.
Watch as he dies.
Is everyone rolling?
Ooh, you have gunpowder on you. Oh!
No, I didn't make it yet.
Oh!
I have all the ingredients for it.
Just.
They all mix
But
in
I
his
made it.
backpack and
This also does unfortunately light your card on fire.
Or his what?
He's lighting your card on fire. He's shooting a flame.
Now we really have to kill those guys.
This is awesome.
This is
And
perfect.
then Daisy got a 15.
Okay.
Oh, it's perfect.
And what did you get?
5.
Okay. So you fail. Daisy barely succeeds, and Johan succeeds.
Hey, baby.
So you guys will take half.
How much?
How much? It depends how many dice he rolls. Listen in.
So many.
Brother.
Why is it so
It could have been a bad roll.
Brother, this guy.
Oh,
It's a bunch of ones.
hopefully.
Alright, it is 22 fire damage,
Okay.
Jeez.
So 11.
or half for the others.
No.
And that is the attack of this first one. As the other HT model steps up from behind and fires at the other half of the cart with the same attack, that is going to be
This card's
Marcella,
incinerated.
Calvin, and Aurora.
So what's
So
the
half.
DC?
You guys
I'll
all
just
make
roll
a dexterity saving throw as well.
Wait, I didn't roll the first one.
Yeah, this is the other half.
Oh,
of the
got
card,
it, got
so
it.
that's why you're.
So I'm rolling a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
I got a 6. I got a 6.
No,
Nice.
base 18, so I'm safe.
Nice.
I'm good.
Yeah.
6.
12.
30, 20.
You two fail.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
So
it's
you'll
over
take
a
full
certain-
damage.
Whatever.
Aurora will take
Evade.
half.
Sweet.
Oh man.
Wait.
Rogues.
That is 23 points of fire damage.
So I take half of that.
Yeah, and then you can, because of your evasive maneuver ability, you can cause that to make it so that you take half. Or your evasive maneuver makes it so that when you succeed, you take half. And if you succeed, you take none. If you fail, you take half. So you automatically take half.
Dude.
Let's do that.
How much damage? Sorry.
Stupid.
23.
That's good.
So you're going to take 12,
I'm happy
and
for you.
you'll take 12. But
I'll be ready.
I take full. Yeah.
yeah,
Gotcha.
My turn's probably coming up.
right, that is the other HT model's full turn.
Is that
As
fire?
your cart is entirely engulfed in flames now.
So
Subtract it.
23.
I got half of 22, right?
I had 11.
Yeah.
It's 10 HP.
You're right.
Oh.
Um,
Wait, did we get 10 HP
no.
at the beginning of your cast?
At the end of the
I am 20.
at the end of each person.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
not
he
killed,
already
it's just at the end, right?
What?
Okay.
We just need to get to
Now it is the 4 assassin models' turns.
Oh, there's 4 assassins.
Okay,
I thought
so
there
There's
was
2 on each side.
Oh, so there's
So it's a
4
heavy on each
assassins,
side,
2
and it's
tanks.
2 assassins on each side.
I thought it was 2 and 2.
Yes. This is what you would know as a kill force. This wouldn't have just been something they had stationed here. This is something that they definitely knew you were here and sent it to intercept you.
I mean, we did
How
kind
did
of pop
they
a
know
dragon
you
out
were
of a gem
coming?
and like sat on the road for a few.
This is
They,
wait,
they've been hunting this before.
this is for the person watching the stream who just asked that they were buying 20-sided dice. We also have some.
we also have 20-sided die, but we don't use it.
All
but
20-sided dice.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
only use it.
Everything.
So-
and I still go.
The first one, which is the one that you just hit, you watch the crossbow fold in to the arm as it grabs its greatsword and is going to swing at you. That is
You actually
going
go
to
panic
be a 23 to hit.
Oh, okay. That. I can't do anything
thing.
against that. So Yosh goes hit.
She dead?
Not dead. Hit.
Oh, I was like, huh?
She has a high.
That is going to be
Yeah.
11 points of slashing damage as it cleaves across your chest. And then it's going to take its second swing with the greatsword. That is a natural 1. As it swings and that little hitch that you made, because the dent causes it to hitch a bit and you notice an opening, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity as it hitches and jams.
18.
18, okay, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Any more souls in my pool? 5. Well, it's plus my.
Plus your intelligence,
mod.
yes.
9.
9, okay, 9 points of damage.
Just like just like a little bop on the head.
Yeah, you slam the blade of your spear upside the head as it leaves a dent and rent in the metal on the side of the head as it slams it. The other assassin model that's across next to you turns and aims the crossbow bolt on its arm and fires one at you. And then you watch it quickly reload.
Cool.
That's a natural 20 to hit.
Oh.
So
Can
that is
I
a crit.
can I just negate that with shield, or does it automatically hit because it's a crit?
It is a 24 total.
Then nope, can't survive that. All right,
Oh no.
continue. Even if I have shield,
You're
it's not gonna do anything.
Chicago.
That's what I thought.
You're
in fact.
Chicago.
You hear the robot as it fires.
Oh, yeah.
Target
Here,
locked.
swords.
Meat back.
Meat.
That is going to be
Wait.
13 points of piercing damage.
Wonderful. Okay. I'm like halfway through my health already. This is
Of course.
excellent.
And then it reloads. The other two that are on the other side both take aim at the cart, and one of them is going to aim at the entity who popped up the healing bubble, so it's going to aim at Aurora, and the other one is going to aim at Cairo.
None of them are next to Daisy.
No,
Okay.
because Daisy's in front of the cart.
Yeah.
So the first shot that's going at Aurora is going to be a 13 to hit.
Miss.
So that'll miss as it misses over your shoulder. And the second shot goes at Cairo, and then it's going to be a 15.
That'll miss.
That'll miss as well, as it strikes, but just deflects off of your metal body without doing any harm. That is their turns. It is going to now be Cairo's turn, and then Johan.
There we go.
There's a good number.
It's your turn though.
Yeah.
Wait, so Benny's next?
He's after me.
Okay.
But I was gonna do something with him.
Oh.
Dang.
I'm gonna pull out the. Well, okay. They don't seem to be targeting anyone besides me, of course. They're just attacking the group. No, the robots. They don't seem to be. They're just targeting me.
But one of them shot at Aurora as well. They bathed the entire card in fire, so your entire card is on fire. And I need you to actually make a dexterity saving throw at the start of your turn.
Nice.
6.
It's okay.
Okay.
I can summon
You are definitely going to take some damage. You're going to take 6 points of fire damage as you're standing on a burning card.
Okay. I'm gonna give
This is gonna be a good battle.
Johan
One
the
card!
platinum ring, and I'm gonna cast Warding Bond.
Okay. That should give me what, 24?
That will increase your AC by 1.
So 22.
Oh, all AC and saving throws by 1. You have resistance to all damage,
Cool.
and then each time you do take damage, I take the same amount.
So I'm at 22 AC. Hello.
So
Hello.
that is my turn.
Hi.
Okay. Are you going to
Or-
move at all?
Bonus action, actually. I'm gonna hop on Daisy.
Okay, so you hop out of the burning cart and jump on Daisy.
Yeah. Bonus action. I don't have anything to do with my bonus action, so yeah, that is my turn.
Okay.
Alright, baby.
Johan, you're up.
Alright.
And at the start of your turn, dex saving throw as you're standing in a burning cart.
And it's a +1.
Yep.
A dex throw?
Yep.
19.
Okay. You manage to hop out of the cart quickly and avoid taking the fire damage for standing in a burning cart.
Yes. I'm gonna go up to the closest one and I'm gonna try to kill her.
Okay. Are you heading towards one of the large HT models? Those are the closest two. There's the one that has the cracked core in front of you guys, and then there's the one behind you guys that isn't touched.
Actually, I remember facing one of these.
Marcel is next up, by the way.
Okay. Where's the closest assassin?
It is about 30 feet away
I can.
on either side.
Okay. I can get to one of those. Easy. So I have choices. I don't want to run up to one of these big guys, miss twice, and then get one hit.
So probably put it in.
You won't
are
get
a
one
lot
hit.
tankier now.
No, but I only have 26 health left
That's
already. And one of them already, I mean, I guess that was one of the assassins, hit her with a 23. So,
Remember, you take half damage.
that's true. Alright, fine. I'll go. Screw it.
Plus, you have what for an AC right now?
22.
22.
give or take.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, I'll go to the. Fine, I'll go with one of the big guys. Screw it. Oh, the glory, baby.
Alright. They're heading towards the untouched one or the touched one?
And as I'm walking, the touched one. As I go up, I'm gonna put my divine smite on Bloodbane. And
Or what smite?
divine smite.
Divine smite is when you hit. You can choose anything.
Oh, okay. Or actually, I'm gonna use a spell slot to put Searing Smite on.
Okay. You watch as the white blade that's edged with red veins begins to glow red hot as you run your fingers up it.
And then, as I go to hit, I'm gonna do the divine smite too. So that should be what a combined.
As you move further away from Masella, you hear the sword. Yes, blood. Oh. As he realizes that it's a construct and doesn't have any blood. He goes, ah. Sorry, not this time.
Maybe next time.
I don't like
Our
the
battle
taste
will
of
be-
oil.
Fine.
Disappointing.
I don't like that.
Disappointed.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit.
Ooh, I get a. And it's normal, so it's a 16.
That is the 16?
Yes, 16.
That is exact AC. So that will hit.
Great. So then that's what for level 1 divine smite.
It's 2d8 for
2d8.
level 1. And then for Searing Smite, it's what, 2d6?
Yeah. Or
I believe.
1d6.
1d6 fire. Okay.
So that. So 1d6 fire. This. 2d8, and I need a third d8. Okay. So that is a 9, 11, 12, 15.
Okay. As you slice into it, you cut deep into part of one of the arms. You feel oil like splash across the blade. As you feel the sword go, ah! It was oddly refreshing as the oil coats it.
And then that's a 17.
Okay, 17 will also hit. So the first one was 15 damage. And
Yeah. And then I think I've lost the Searing Smite, but I can do another Divine Smite.
strike through it. The divine light flashes as it hits, and the burn hits and ignites part of the oil. As you can see, this burning going on the arms.
Wait a minute. You said there's oil
Yeah.
dripping down it? Perfect.
Well, it's not burning oil in the armory yet. But
And then I'm gonna use another spell slot. So now I have.
how much damage for the second hit?
Oh, I'm about to do that.
Okay.
So I'm using another spell slot to do another Divine Smite.
You can divine smite once a turn.
Once? Okay,
Yep.
never mind. Then I'm gonna. It's 4.
Okay. 4.
Cool.
4 total damage.
Yeah.
Okay. The second hit is a backswing with your blade, so you slice through
Yeah.
and then do a side back cut, hitting into the side. You do see yourself sever a couple of little wires as you do so.
Cool.
Is that your full turn?
That is, unless there's something I can do. There's probably nothing else I can do.
Twilight Sanctuary, by the way.
Right, so I'm gonna roll that d6.
Plus 7.
Yep.
Plus
Still
7?
30 feet.
Plus 7.
Yoshiko's the only one who's outside of the city
11.
because she teleported.
Cool. I was gonna say, how did you get out of there? But
Mystery step.
Then I think that's it.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
Emotionally prepare to get hit.
Backhanded.
Into a wall.
Masala, you're up.
Alright, am I still in hiding, right? Next to a
Yep.
burning cart, apparently?
Yeah, you're hiding inside of a burning cart. So please make a dex save.
You're like
Avoid
under
being
your
on fire.
why is it a little hot in your ah!
The entire cart's on fire.
Okay.
So make a dex save.
16 plus 6.
Of course she gets it.
22.
Yeah. You manage to hop out of the cart. Make another stealth check real quick to see if you can remain hidden as you do so.
Jump out of a burning cart while
8
on
plus
fire
9,
to remain stealthy.
17.
She actually does manage to, as she hits and rolls and like manages to like push stuff out as she hits and rolls and just disappears into the
She's like a lizard.
slightly dark canyon that you guys are in, into the dusty floor.
To be fair, there's probably like
Well, there's a bunch
lot
of
weird
smoke too
shadows.
going on now as well. So she just disappears into the smoke.
I'm in my natural
We need a
element.
nickname for you or something, like chameleon or something.
Alright,
She's a chameleon.
alright.
Chameleon.
I'm going to shoot another assassin droid, whichever one is.
Weakest.
Yeah. I've shot before?
Yes, the same
Yeah.
one that's in combat right now with its sword with Yoshiko.
Okay, I'll shoot that one.
Yeah, please.
No. Dang it.
Natural one.
Oh, honey.
It is
You have
actually
advantage.
a sneak attack. You have advantage on this.
Sweet.
Because Yoshiko's within 5 feet.
Bugs,
Well,
man.
she's hidden, so she has advantage on range attacks
Yeah.
against creatures that don't know where she is.
Yeah, and the other
Why
reason
am I
is
not rolling good anymore?
Don't complain.
It doesn't do any good if I'm hiding and can't shoot a dang thing.
what did you get?
9.
But
Okay,
it's-
unfortunately the 9
It's
is a miss.
a 10.
You are trying to shoot through the smoke, and it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to see, but you do have the ability to take a second shot with that bow,
I am also on the
as it is made of a composite of an alloy between mithril and silver, allowing you to draw it
19.
much quicker. 18?
19.
19? Okay, 19 will hit, and that will trigger sneak attack.
Finally.
4d6 plus your base, which is already, so it's a 1d8 plus 4d6s.
Marcella with the skulker feat would be unstoppable.
Should be great.
She does have the trait from Tasha's Cauldron where if she wants to, she can remain stationary and give herself advantage on ranged attacks.
Holy
roll.
cow.
Attack rolls.
I regret not running a rogue. I wish
Kinda
I
did.
instead of a
Two of those.
Seriously,
I can say the same.
I don't know why.
Clerics are really good.
Clerics are fantastic.
Aren't
but
you-
rogues are
23.
disgusting.
23 points
Yeah.
of damage.
23 points of
Yeah,
damage.
rogues are disgusting.
Fire. And Yoshiko, you see this arrow hit into like the neck area of this robot from behind, and as it hits, you see it connects a bunch of wires and causes it to start circuiting as it goes. And you just watch it like the head just like begins to smoke and burn as it goes.
Kick it while it's down. Kick it while it's
And then it just goes, falls over as like a battery fire like ignites in the chest cavity of it.
Oh, I wanted to do that.
That one is dead.
That's the big guy.
Roll your d6.
That was one of the smaller guys. It
The
wasn't
assassins?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something pretty
Plus
fun.
size. That's your temporary ascendant.
You're up next, aren't you?
I know, but I need to ask a question.
So that's the first one of those dead. Is that your full turn?
I'm gonna go back into hiding.
Okay, bonus action to hide.
Wait,
Go
your
ahead.
healing.
She did.
She did 10 HP.
Yes.
Beautiful.
She got a 10.
Remember, you have advantage because the cloak.
17.
Oh.
Gosh, that,
18 plus 9.
gosh.
She is completely gone in the smoke. Nobody knows where the magical,
Oh.
With a little
the
fairy
fairy of harm.
No one knows where
fairy.
I am right
Goodness,
now.
that dragon couldn't even
I'm
find
your
me.
fairy godmother, is in. I'll send you to meet him.
We need to send you to that dragon, and you just need to like stab him in his tiny little heart.
I don't know. The dragon's eye was the size of me, so his heart
Stab
is
its
probably pretty
eyeball.
big.
All right,
It's a Dracula that probably doesn't
all right, you're up.
Alrighty. Just a quick question.
It's a Dracula. There is no heart.
For a for my arrows, my alchemist fire arrows, are they able to collateral?
You don't know. You haven't tried it.
Okay, we're gonna have fun. So and then also remind me the I just
Actually, just out of principle of what they are, no. Because it's
That's
literally
what I
like a
shattered.
ball. Yeah,
that's
you
what
just
I thought.
break on it.
Shadows on three
And then
attacks.
remind me the soul. I couldn't find the dog that had all some of the homebrew spells. I just couldn't find them. So for the solar wind, what's the damage on that?
It's 66.
66, yes.
Cool. And I don't have to roll for that.
It
It
is.
was all on a line to make a dex save.
It is a line out to 60 feet away from
Well, you can
you
curve it too, right?
control. It's a 30-foot long line that you can basically
Okay.
draw out to 60 feet away.
So, and I can also avoid
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
So pretty much you can pick one half of this, and you can hit all of the targets.
So what I would like to do, I want to see if I have enough range to get 3 here, and then the 2 on the other side as well.
No.
Okay.
Because they're 60 feet away
got
from
it.
each other.
Got it. The solar wind diff. Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna solar wind the 3 that are over. Because there's
The
one
3 that
that's
haven't been
died.
touched yet.
Yeah, 3 that haven't been touched. So
Okay.
I'm gonna solar wind those guys. I need.
There. Okay. 3 death saves.
I may not have a brain on that.
But I have a thought.
I'm gonna need to. Can I borrow some of these?
The HT model has a 21.
I need 2 more.
2 more what?
2 more 6s.
Oh, there's another 6 in here.
And the A models,
Something like this.
one of them gets a 12 and the other gets a 6.
Oh, you got it.
What is the DC?
The
What's your spell save DC?
So it's
12.
10. Okay.
12. Okay. So 2 of them will succeed, 1 will fail.
2 will succeed, 1
Yeah.
will
Wait,
fail.
So 2 take half damage.
Yeah,
one
you don't have
fails.
proficiency to
So in total, we're gonna roll 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 total.
23. So, okay.
actually, your spell save DC should be higher.
My spell save DC is not 12 actually. Hold on.
13.
It's
Okay, so the 2 assassin models will fail then.
all right.
The HT models. And that's 23.
Yes. Good to know. Thank you, Rex.
You see the solar wind rip through the 2 assassin models as their incense begin to burn, as this like wind of flaming sparks moves through them and hits like through the inside, and you can see the wires like lighting on fire and beginning to burn and melt as it hits through and arcs through them, and then it hits the heavy model, who kind of is able to slightly sidestep it and take about half damage as he gets hit.
Beautiful. How are they looking after that solar wind? Those 2 assassins.
Are they oiled?
Yeah. Are they oiled? Are they lubricated?
They are
Lubricated.
they are unfortunately lubricated and burning.
Oh my lord.
Ooh.
Good.
Perfect.
That was a good way to spend your Sunday night.
Oiled and lubricated.
I feel well oiled. All right, that's your full turn. Or is that your full turn? Also,
Yes.
I need you to make the dex save. I forgot this at the start of your turn, but dex save to see if you.
Are you burning in the cart?
Yeah. Are you running in the cart, or do you hop out to the side?
Oh, I hop out.
Dex save.
So much imagery. Max L says.
You'll see. This is the thing
13, 14, 15.
15. That is just enough to jump out.
Yippee!
So you will also have avoided the burning. All right. Calvin, you are up.
I assume I'm still in the car as well.
You are still in the car. Go ahead and roll a dex save.
19.
Okay. You also hop out.
I hop out. I'm going to reach into my not bag of tricks. Bag of there's nothing in here. Oh, wrong bag. I pull out an heirloom coin.
Okay.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna like start walking towards the nearest, not the big one, but the nearest like small droid. Are they like they're like our size, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Humanoid.
I'm gonna go up to it, and I assume it'll understand me if I talk to it, right?
They seem to speak common.
Yeah. As I walk up to it, I start like saying like a fake incantation, and I say to this droid, I'm like, I'm gonna flip this coin, and as soon as it,
No question. Are you walking up to the side that he just scorched, one of the ones on that side, or are you walking up to the side that only has one of them left?
probably the one, probably
Okay.
the one.
You
I'm gonna walk
to
up and
the
say-
main one.
This coin is a magic coin. As soon as I flip it, if it lands on heads, I die. If it lands on tails, you die. Before it even has a chance to react, I flip it up into the air, and it's gonna hit into the ground, and I'm gonna fall over dead.
This is gonna follow after like you died.
Yeah. And I
And
would
make a deception check.
Bippity boppity boo. Heads
Or
I
a-
die, tails you die.
and I'm gonna land in the pose. If you've seen Deadpool, he like lands where I have a pistol in my hand too.
Oh,
I
the one
land-
where you're like,
I
oh,
land
yeah,
where
yeah.
like the gun is like kind of pointed at him, but I'm like on it. I'm like on the ground.
This feels like a Street Fighter finisher. like,
Sorry, what was that? Deception?
Yeah.
Another one.
Or performance.
Natural 20.
Okay. Natural 20 as you fall and the robot goes, what the? Huh. You can just see it like the cogs firing as it's like,
I'm gonna wait a beat, and my
well, that was lucky.
my hope is that it would like go in to take a closer look kind of thing, and as it would, I would then
You're gonna hold an action. to
yeah,
shoot it?
yeah, I would do that, and then like peekaboo, boom, just headshot.
Okay, so you'll hold an action so that if it gets closer to you or moves, you'll
Of
shoot
course
it.
you would
Yeah.
do this.
Okay,
Is this
Yes.
the one Yoshiko's fighting?
this is the one that shot you with
No, I
crossbow.
killed the one you're fighting.
Ah!
Yeah.
Or thought.
She killed that one.
Imagine if this guy gets like another nat one.
Okay.
But I'm laying on the ground motionless,
Okay.
and I would assume everyone else also thinks I am dead.
Everyone's like,
That's
the fetch just.
I'm like
guess-
no longer surprised at you, and I'm just like,
he finally died.
And yeah, I'm just laying on
I
the
guess that's
ground
it.
motionless, holding
Huh.
action.
I guess
Right.
you did.
Yoshiko, you're up. Make a dex save. Because you're still in the burning cart.
No, I am not.
Oh yeah, never mind. You're the one who left it. Don't do that. What are you going to do for your turn?
So, from what I understand with what you have explained
Sorry
with
about
the
your
new
card.
rules with spells, am I able to
It's our cart.
attack with my spear and cast a cantrip?
We'll fix it.
If the cantrip is a bonus action,
No, dang it. Okay.
because you can cast one leveled spell per turn.
Cool.
Is what it is.
And what is by me at this point? Nothing.
There is about 10 feet or 15 feet on the other side of this like canyon entrance is the other assassin level, and right next to it, like 5 feet in front of it, laying on his face, is the dead Calvin.
So the big guys have been killed?
He stepped forward. He stepped 20 feet forward towards the cart.
Yeah.
You. Okay.
And if you're wondering how people with dark vision will
Fangs
see
next
this,
to me.
there's a giant burning cart in the middle of this. It's casting all the light you need.
Okay, I want to do a solar wind on just the big guy.
Okay.
And that moved 20 feet away from me.
Okay, so I will say this: there is enough room that because both of the big guys have moved
I can't
20
touch
feet
Holy
in
I can hit both
from
big
this,
guys.
you could hit both of the big guys
Okay,
if you
I'll do
curved it
that.
right.
I can't touch holy water.
I
If
do.
you wanted to just hit the big guys, okay?
I'll just hit the big guys.
Right, both of them will roll.
So it's a DC save of 15.
That is an 8 and a 9.
Wonderful. So they are going to take 66, but I'm going to upcast this to 4th level. So I would assume it go back to 76.
Yes.
Is it touching it again?
Great.
No, he's not directly.
Cool. Lower levels go 6. 7. Wonderful.
Whoa.
Okay, so that is 5,
Or at least I have a bottle.
Always nice when you get to cast a good spell.
12, 16, 17, plus 4, 21 points of damage.
Okay, 21 points of damage to both of them. Okay. Alright, as you hit and arc it up over the cart and hit the other one, both of them take some damage from that. But they are both still standing. Neither of them have been oiled yet.
Oiled.
I want to use my 30 feet to move within. I think my range to my spear is about 10 feet, so I want to move within 10 feet of the nearest big guy.
Okay. Alright, you move 10 feet away from him, and then that's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is the HT model's turn. The one that you just hit is going to turn to the closest person to it, which is Johan, right in front of it, that just struck him in the arm, and it's going to swing its war pick at you.
Daisy's right next to it, right?
Daisy's not right next to it. It stepped 20 feet forward. You guys were at the dead center, 30 feet in. So there's still 5 feet between you and, or 5 feet between it and Johan and Daisy. So Daisy's on the other side of Johan. Johan's in between Daisy and it.
It's fine.
I can't give it disadvantage then.
It's fine.
Perfectly calculated. Okay.
As long as it doesn't crit, I should be fine.
And then
It crits.
Crits for them.
This way.
that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
As it swings, and you raise your.
How much?
Do you have your shield
I
up?
have my shield up.
Okay, you have your shield up. You raise your shield and you expertly catch it and deflect it off of the shield,
Nice.
parrying it to the side as it swings back with the pick. And the second swing as it brings it down with two hands is going to be a 27 to hit.
There it is. Go on.
Go on, do your thing. Do what you must.
Do your worst! I get half damage?
Yeah.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage, so half is going to be 5.
Okay. So we both take 5.
As it just hits the top of your shield as you raise it up to catch, but the spike at the end of the pick just goes a little bit past, you catch the inside
Yeah, like the
of it
shaft.
right there, and so it goes down, it just catches into your shoulder, but you're pressing up enough that you reduce the damage that it takes, as the magic also helps block
Breaks
some of
my
that
collarbone.
impact.
Or fractures my
Okay, and that is that one's turn. The other one that has only been hit by the 2 solar winds is going to step forward, and it's going to get towards the person that would be closest to it, which would be.
Is it the one on my side? Because technically it would be me.
No, it wouldn't
Okay.
The closest person would be Aurora at this point because it doesn't know where the heck Vasella is. No one does.
No one does.
Johan's on the other side. Yoshiko is on that other side, and you would be near the front of the cart because you're on Daisy.
Yeah.
And so he's the one who would be the closest, or Aurora would be the closest. So it steps up to you and is going to try and backhand you. That is a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. It backhands you as you take 17 bludgeoning damage as it slaps across your face and basically just slams you into the side of the cart.
Okay.
As it does so.
Would I take any fire damage because it's slamming?
No,
into
it's
the-
just the blunt impact because it's so fast.
Got it.
And then it's going to raise its same fist up and try and swing down on you. Do you have to make a Constitution save to keep Twilight Sanctuary up?
I do.
Okay, please make one.
6. Am I adding anything?
Just your Constitution save modifier.
6.
Or your check modifier, sorry,
Oh, yeah,
Constitution
just
check. Okay, 6. Unfortunately, your Twilight Sanctuary will break, and then the second fist is a 14 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, you dodge roll out of the way as it slams down where you were.
That's the first time Twilight Sanctuary has been broken by something in this campaign.
That is definitely a problem.
That is their turns. The remaining 3 assassin models, the 2 that have been hurt by your actions, are going to aim their crossbow bolts. Both of them are going to aim for Cairo and fire. First one is going to get a 17 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. Second one's shot is a dirty 20.
That's 21 AC, so with shield.
Right, with the shield, behind you, you just activate a shield as it ding ding blocks both of the arrows and they stick into the magic barrier.
Yeah.
And about an inch away from you.
As a hexagrammic projection appears from my shoulders and
Yeah.
blocks them.
It's just
Very nice.
ding ding sticks into the hex. All right. It is now the other one, the one that is by you.
Okay.
That's right. He's pretending to be dead.
He's ready.
That one is going to look at you and it's going to pull out its greatsword and poke you.
I stay almost perfectly still for just just a little bit.
As it pokes you, you're gonna take 1 point of piercing damage
yeah.
as it jabs you. And then it's just like, huh. Didn't know that was a spell. Alright, it's going to go ahead and try and step past you and go towards Yoshiko.
Okay.
Are you going to shoot as it begins to move past you?
I can either do it now, or can I wait until after it's passed and get advantage on my next turn to attack it?
I would say you can either, because when it steps past you can either have it trigger an attack of opportunity that you can use your reaction for, or you can use your reaction to use your held action, or the other option is that if you wanted to, you could stay completely quiet and have advantage on your next turn's attack.
Can I will wait. I will just wait until it's passed. It just thinks I'm dead.
Okay. And then
I'm gonna wait till my next turn and I'll have disadvantage on my
or have advantage on your attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright. So that one steps past you and it's going to walk the 20 feet over that it takes to get up to Yoshiko. And it's going to swing its greatsword at her. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Not quite.
Second swing as it swings down and you sidestep, and then it swings sideways with a 14 as you dodge both.
Woo! Wonderful.
Okay. That is the assassin model's turns. So it's Cairo's turn. And then Johan's on deck.
For a paladin.
Said before.
But you have
Yeah.
domain.
That's cool.
Twilight domain.
Interesting.
I'm going to bonus action cast Branding Smite, and then I'm going to shoot the HT, the one that we've been fighting before.
Sorry, I just had a stupid idea that I'm gonna do next.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
gosh.
Alright.
Can't wait to hear.
I'm going to
He just starts making like angelic choir noises as he stands up. I've been resurrected.
That's a 12 to hit,
That is going to miss.
and then a natural 20.
Okay. And are you again firing at the core?
No, I'm just shooting.
Okay, shooting it. Yeah, so the first one you'll fire, you'll just miss. Second shot, you fire.
And then this
Go ahead
will
and roll
be
damage.
6, and then with the branding 6, so 12, and then the crit, which take max, so 10, 12, 12 plus 12, 24, 34.
Okay, it's gonna be 34 damage as you shoot, and you blow out the optical sensors in its eyes as you hit one of its eyes. And you see a hit in, and then you see the rending of metal at the back as it shoots through the head, and you see the half of the face power off from hitting. 34 damage, and that one is bloodied now, or boiled.
Is that the one in front of me?
Yep.
Cool.
And it becomes visible if it's invisible, and target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. It can't become invisible.
Okay.
As long as I'm
It's
concentrating.
like bright sparks flashing in its face.
Disco.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That is Kara's turn. Johan, you are up.
Alright. I'm gonna hit him.
Fireball.
Get him again.
You're gonna hit him.
Get him.
I'm basically gonna do this, essentially the same thing. Have I don't want to use all my spell slots, but actually I might not. Mad Turner. I know what I'm gonna do. All right. Oh shoot, that is a 14. My first attack, that probably doesn't hit. And okay, so my first attempt was a 14. My second attempt was a 16.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
So the 14 will miss. 16 is exact AC, so that will hit.
So I'm going to. spell slot to Divine Smite. Because that's kind of.
I cast Frick You
I cast
in
Frick
particular.
Ooh, that was actually 9 plus 7 is 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay, 19 points of damage as you cleave into the hip area of it and rip it out. It is still up, but it is very hurt.
Good. He deserves it. Then, what can I have a bonus action? What can I do? What can I do? I will use that bonus action to prepare a searing smite for my next turn.
Okay.
And that'll use all my level 1 spell slots. I have about 2 level 2 spell slots.
Alright. And it is going to be back up to Masalla's turn.
Shoot him in the face!
Alright. Kill it! I'm going to shoot at the most damage assassin one.
Okay. You turn back to the other side and aim at one of the two that are heavily damaged over there.
11.
12.
12.
Okay. A 12 is going to miss.
I'm gonna shoot again.
Oh, come on.
No, unnatural 20.
Okay. Unnatural.
When are you not rolling above an 18 this 3
Fire
hours?
the second one.
This is crazy.
This one is this is going to trigger sneak attack because you are hidden. So that is going to go ahead and stick into that one. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Or the d6s. Okay. So that's a 11.
18.
All right, you hit dead center in where the sternum on a person would be, and your arrow digs in just enough that it hits the power core of this creature. As you do the exact amount of damage that you need left to kill it.
Nice.
It sticks into the power core and ruptures it as you watch its chest explode in a little column of flame as it burns the chest and it collapses on its knees and just powers down as it hits the floor.
Lands right next to me. I'm like,
This is on the other side. Okay. Yeah, these are the ones that you would hit with your solar wind.
Good.
Alright, so that one's dead.
And I'm gonna go back into hiding.
For the 8th time.
One trick pony. Man, is that trick good?
19 plus 9.
Judas Priest.
19 plus
Whatever works.
God.
Are you serious?
You didn't see anything.
9. You guys are just seeing random
We're all
arrows
getting
coming out of
gaslit.
nowhere.
We're all getting gaslit by
Yeah,
Harvey.
everyone's like, I don't know why it is that Aurora always disappears when we're in these fights.
Marcella.
Or Marcella, sorry, my goodness.
At this point, she should be
Marcella
willing
always
to be a show.
She doesn't like fighting. Well, she is a monster.
But then she's
Although her arrows keep appearing, but I don't know where she goes.
so
This is where it's come down.
Maybe she just flies
collectively
like
she's
really
probably
high in the
done
air.
more damage than
Okay,
All of us, yeah.
in this whole
Aurora,
campaign.
you're up.
Or at least
Alright,
Calvin on
so
deck.
definitely top.
I am going to. So how many are left? Remind me.
There are 2 assassin droids and 2 HT units. There's the HT unit that's stepped up to you, that is like right next to you. There's one of the assassin droids that you hit left on that side, and then on the other side there's the one assassin droid that just attacked Yoshiko, and there's the HT droid that's heavily damaged right there too.
So I'm gonna solar win the one that's in front of me, and then also the one that's kind of also next to that as well. I'm
Okay.
just gonna solar win
So you're
again.
gonna
'cause
hit
it's
both
Might
of those.
make more
gonna
sense.
hit like a truck anyway. So
Thunderous might make sense.
I'm gonna steal some of these. Is that okay?
Another 3rd level
Is
6.
that,
What?
is that okay if I steal one of
You
these?
know, Thunderous might make more sense to do.
Feels good seeing that.
Because it gives me 2d6 thunder damage.
Oh, can I get a d6? Can I get a d6 over there? Thank you.
I almost gave you this thing.
Whoa, that's super cool. What the heck? Okay. Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Dex
14,
saves.
15, 16.
Okay, 1 succeeded with the 20. 30, 20. The other one got a 7. So the one right in front of you is the one that succeeded. The other one that had bleed damage one is the one that failed.
Okay.
And we'll take full.
16 total.
16 total damage.
It's pretty snazzy, right? Jonah has the orange versions, and I look like that.
Okay.
It's pretty snazzy.
Okay. So you hit both of these. Both of them are still alive. One of them is barely standing as its body is sparking and arcing around, and it is jittering and glitching. The other one that's right next to you is starting to look pretty heavily damaged.
Is that your turn? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, that's your turn. Calvin, go ahead.
Kill him.
So the one that walked past me is still up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly stand up, and I'm gonna kind of like whisper it under my breath, not enough to like cause alert for the droid, but just like never trust a pirate. And I'm gonna throw up my gun and cast catapult on it.
Shoot your gun at him.
Yeah. And you said I have advantage on
Yes.
this throw, so
Oh my gosh.
yikes. Hopefully.
I actually like that.
Okay, thank goodness. 17 base.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage. I use catapult because the gun isn't that powerful, and catapult is just that much stronger. So
I swear.
9, 10, 11, 12 damage. Well, 12. Where is it? 12 damage.
Okay, you slam the gun into it as it rips into the back cavity and then goes off. As it hits from the impact, it fires the gun. Go ahead and roll the damage from the gun
So 1d10
as well.
Do I see this happening?
Yeah.
Is that 9 damage?
Okay.
Wow.
So that's a total of
21.
21 damage.
That's
Sorry,
Or
11 damage.
so
23.
Oh,
23 damage. Okay.
That's a lot.
That one is that one's oiled. As it goes from full to oiled. As you damage it about the exact extent as the other ones that had been hit. As it hits and goes, what the fetch?
And then I'm going to. Can I put it in my bag of holding as a bonus action?
Put what bag holding?
I have a bag of holding.
Put what?
The
bag?
droid.
Why?
Can I go? Whoop?
No, they take a full
Okay.
action.
Why?
Uh,
They didn't give you
as
one.
a bonus. Oh well.
Oh, wait, he bought
You're
one.
mine now.
I didn't give him one.
Yeah, no, he bought
I
one.
gave him the one. Yay!
I won't. That I think I'll take a full action too. I'm gonna retrieve my coin. I'm just gonna
Okay.
go back and just pick up my coin. That's all I'll do.
Alright, it is Yoshiko's turn.
I'm going to cast Branding Smite as a bonus action on my spear, and then I'm going to attack the smaller droid. Okay, that is a 12. We'll try that again.
Okay, that's a miss.
No, I'm not trusting any of these dice today. Ow, that one gave me a nat 1.
Okay, that's an attack of opportunity from it.
Yikes.
As you miss the first one, and then the second one, it's just a really bad recovery and attempt to thrust as it sidesteps and swings its great sword at you. That is going to be a 14 to hit, which will miss. As you're able to kind of just barely catch it and bat it aside with your spear.
That's my turn.
That is
Cool.
your turn.
That's boring.
The heavily damaged HT model that you guys have shot at and hit with Solar Wind a couple times, and Johan's been hitting, is going to swing its Great War Pick at Johan, and that is going to be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Fortunately, it just has a high.
I'll give you one for free.
I'm ready.
It's going to be 14 piercing damage. So half, so
Yeah,
7
7.
piercing as it hits you, and then its second attack, it's going to try and punch you with the other arm. That is an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
So that'll miss as it punches and you sidestep it. Okay, the other one that's by Aurora is going to try and swing its great pick at her. Actually, no, it's not going to swing its great pick.
You can probably
it is going to...
It's an action to get rid of it.
Now that it's reloaded its arm, it's going to aim the firearm, and it's going to go ahead and shoot over at where it will get the most people, which is going to be the line of just past Aurora, so it's not going to hit her, but it's going to hit Cairo, and then he can hit Johan as well. So he's going to go ahead and fire it. You guys, so both of you please make a dex save. That's also going to be Daisy, because you're on Daisy.
Oh no.
Oh no. Did you use
I failed. Daisy succeeded.
Well,
Again.
since you're
Save a
on
horse.
Daisy.
Just
Right.
So only the horse.
18 on Daisy and then me.
Okay.
It's the classic cartoon thing where the horse
What did you
moves
get?
and you
Yeah,
don't
I
realize
got
it's
a
happened
9.
yet, and so it hits
Okay.
you, and then you look down and go.
Alright, so 2 fails.
You have the +1, remember?
Yeah, I know. That's with the.
Like a 9.
I'm gonna take so much damage because I take with the damage I take and then I take with damage he takes.
No.
But at least I get
Oh no.
half damage.
Yeah.
So.
So I'm gonna take 1.5 times damage total from this.
28 points of fire damage.
Okay, so I take 28 and then 32.
32.
Okay, 32 for you.
14.
I'm down to 11.
Man.
And that is going to be this one's turn as it jets
Maybe 42.
the fire. You
That's
do notice that
68.
as it shoots, the fire that's in the core seems to be going down. It looks like it's the core reservoir for its ammunition.
Just make it shoot all 10.
Then
So that is that one's turn.
Maybe that's a bad.
What's your total max HP, Tyro?
With these.
68. I'm fine.
Okay.
Like a powder.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be half. Okay.
No, because it's 2 separate
Yeah, it
attacks.
is 2 separate things. Right, that is those one's turns. It is now the first of the 2 remaining assassin model, the one that you threw a gun through the back of. It's going to turn and have to deal with you because it actually can't turn around and try to deal with him. So it's going to try and trade sword you. That is a 13 to hit.
So it's still
As
technically
you
doesn't
bat it
damage.
aside, it's going to take another swing. That's even worse. That is a 12. So you manage to just be out dueling it as it's attempting to strike you and you're blocking successfully. The other one that is on the other side and had been hit by Aurora is going to go ahead and try and take a shot
Did
at...
one of them go down now? Or am I crazy?
One's dead on that side, one's dead on the other side. So
Okay, there.
there's one on each side.
We're 2.
2 and then the heavy tank.
Okay. So the one that's still up is going to try and figure out where it is that these weird arrows that keep seeing appearing are coming from. Roll a stealth check for me as it rolls to try and find you.
It has disadvantage to spotter
Mhm.
because it's broke.
Holy cow.
It got a 15.
12 plus 9. 21.
19 or yeah, 21.
It can't figure out where these dang things are coming from, so it's going to try and just shoot a crossbow over at. It'll fire at Aurora.
Sorry, Laura. I
Uh,
killed 2 of those.
14 to hit.
14 to hit will miss.
It's not like
Okay.
you're just sitting there. You're actually doing work.
Alright, that is a miss. And then that is their turns, so it's going to go to Hero. And then Johan.
I've been forgetting to take Daisy's turn right after mine, so I'm just gonna do hers first. She's gonna self-repair.
Daisy's just such a boss, she didn't feel the need to self-repair till then.
16. So that undoes that last attack, basically. And then my turn, I'm going to cast a... How hurt does the heavy tank seem to be?
The one directly in front of you is extremely hurt. The other one is like just above what you would consider bloodied.
So there's only one assassin and the two heavy tanks.
2 assassins, 2 heavy tanks left. Both of the assassins are very heavily damaged.
You're at okay.
I'm in front
I'm
of one of the big guys.
yeah. I've got 3 hit points, so I'm gonna cast the cure wounds on myself.
Understandable.
Yeah.
What?
Pansy.
Yeah, 2nd level.
He's pretty hurt.
You almost
I
got
need to
knocked.
make it
What the heck?
kill it. It would make
When,
it
if he
better
gets
for me
knocked,
to
we
try.
technically can't. Well, no, knocked is different than dead.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
If you hit the one.
Well, I think we can bring you back. We have a.
Well, remember, no, if he dies, like he's magical, he doesn't. We can't really bring him back from the dead.
Don't know.
You can.
Well, you sorry.
Well, we haven't tested it.
Yeah,
We totally could.
we totally.
We totally could. 100%.
You have a backup soul mine.
That's what I was. That's what I.
Oh,
But do we
We have soul.
do have a back. We now have.
Okay.
And you happen to have a ghost dragon. It can teach you how to fix them.
You also have a soul mind in you, and we could also just fix a soul mind in you. So there's that too. It could literally just be like a, oh, he turned off. Let's turn him back on. That's it.
Okay. And
Try
then
turning it off.
bonus action. I got nothing as a bonus action, so that's my turn.
Okay. Right, that is your turn. Johan, you're up.
Okay. So I had a Searing Smite already prepped.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use. I gotta kill this thing. So I'm gonna use attempt to use a level 2 spell slot for a Divine Smite, which would give me
Okay.
3
Go ahead and roll the hit.
extra.
Yeah, it'd be 3d8 if you hit.
Okay, so I need all these d8s.
That's
Well, you gotta roll the hit first.
I'm gonna hit. Yeah, it was a 19 base.
Yeah, 19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Come
He was
on.
3 steps ahead of everyone.
I was ready. So
Yeah, use that.
my base d8 plus 3d8 plus a 6, or is it 4d8? Or was it
It'd be 3d8.
3d8? Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so that is 8, 10, 17, 19, 23, 26.
Okay, 26 points of damage. As you, having hit into the side before, you pull your blade back, and you realize with the cracked glass, there's a little bit of a spot where you can see kind of a weak point in it, and you stab. You kind of bring your blade up, flip it around, and actually grab the blade and stick the crossguard into the glass. As you slam into it, creating a spot that opens it up, and as you pull it out from it, and the air mixes with the mixture on the inside, it explodes.
glory!
Do I have to roll a.
You will have to make you and Yoshiko and the other robot that's right next to it are all going to have to make dex saves as this robot explodes when it dies.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Everyone make a dex.
17.
17.
16.
Okay. Everyone's going
What
to
did
be
you make?
successful.
17. That's.
Okay. Because I forgot I have an ability where I can add 4 saving throw. I just keep forgetting about that.
Okay. It's going to be 14 points of damage, half to everyone.
Okay. That's great, because I have
So-
11 health left.
7 damage each.
That gives me.
That is going to be enough to kill the other assassin droid
Ah!
there.
Good.
That's the one that I.
Okay, 11
That one
minus
burns down as
7
the
is 4.
explosion happens.
So level up?
I made a saving throw 17 to maintain my concentration. Do I still have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So currently there's the big droid and one small droid.
Yes.
How far is either from me at this point?
You could walk 5 feet and get up next to the other assassin droid that's by Yoshiko.
And that one's pretty damaged too.
I'm gonna kill that one.
Well, 10 feet, but you know, it's not far.
Casper did. He gave. It's like, just kill it already. I will. That is a. I'm going up to the assassin that's next to Yoshiko, and that is a 18.
I just want to kill something, dang it.
Actually,
That was
sorry.
weird.
That one's dead. The other
Oh.
assassin,
Oh.
you can still walk to it.
What's the?
You can either walk. Actually, that one would be about 45 feet away. So
Okay,
that other assassin's out of the range. But you could walk over to the other big guy, who is only about he's about 30 feet from you. So you could get there, I would say.
I'm gonna not walk up to him because I have like 4 health left. But I'm still gonna use this attack if I can. Or do I have to roll again? Should I roll again?
Well, you could if you're doing the ranged attack.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so that's a 18 to hit.
Okay, so you're gonna do the carved attack
That
at.
should be a 8 and a 6.
Real quick, what's the range on?
60 feet.
Okay, you could attack the other assassin droid with that if you wanted. That is within range. So you can choose if you want to do the carved attack at the other assassin one or at the big one.
And the other assassin's very damaged.
Yeah.
I'll kill that one.
Okay.
And yeah, 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Go and roll damage.
Okay, and that's a D8 plus a 6 plus my trace. That's a 4 plus 7.
Okay, 7 damage.
Yeah, that's
All right.
necrotic.
You send a curved arc of blood, this like black blood arc through the air as it arcs going across. And it strikes into the midsection of this other robot, cleaving it in half as it falls into
baby.
and breaks apart. So that one is also dead.
Let's go, baby.
Now we just have the heavy tank.
Yep. The last
See,
one.
he didn't meet. And how close is that the tank?
You're
Right
about
in the middle
30
of
feet
all
away
this.
from it exactly.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself. I will walk up to it.
Okay.
So if I'm standing next to it,
I'm in sneak attack. Sneak mode. Anyways.
It's also right next to Aurora as well.
So- You don't need to.
Yeah, 50-50 chance it'll hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Macella's turn.
give it something to focus on.
And this robot has no idea. She's like 10 feet away from it. And has been the entire time.
The entire time.
I guess I could have just
Let's-
stayed where
You're gonna have to
Nobody
Try to hit him.
everything after this. You just
Where
bury
the rope
yourself in it.
goes.
Are you ready? Are you done?
19 to hit.
Right, 19 to hit will absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage.
It's basically like a... But it's just... He does it at the best times. Where
Understandably.
he's just like...
19.
19 damage. Nice.
Oh, wait. 21, sorry.
21. There we go.
Okay.
I will say, for the most part, we've been averaging like 20 hit points per attack
That's really good.
between a bunch.
I can hit him again.
You can hit him again! You fire the first shot, hit up, and you guys watch as an arrow, just like from the smoke, goes dink into the side of the head. And it's just like sticking there.
Our average damage is pretty high for the group
It is.
per turn.
Rolling really well today, too, though.
21 to hit again.
Okay, 21 hit again. As you repeat the shot and actually Robin Hood your own arrow that's in his head, as you watch it split, the second arrow hit right where the first one hits. It goes dink, dink.
11 to hit. 11 damage, sorry.
Okay. Right. It is oiled.
And
As
then
you
I'm gonna
hit,
go
and then
back and hide.
guessing you're hiding again.
Did you roll bad for once?
No.
you didn't.
It's a
20.
So there you
A
go.
dirty 20.
Never mind.
Still way higher than anyone's natural perceptive abilities.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. Aurora, you're up.
So I still have that one guy right in front of me, right?
Yep, that's the last thing alive.
Solar wind again.
Alive.
How
is
many
what I'm
times? How many times are I ever do this?
3.
Ha!
You have 3 third level spell
He's a
slots.
full. He's a full
He's a
spellcaster.
full spellcaster. That makes sense. I'm like,
Pretty much all of us except for him are all
Well,
half
you're a full
casters.
spell caster too, but yeah.
I
But-
have less spell slots than he does.
Yeah, nobody.
She's a full caster, but she follows the pattern of a different type of caster.
Moving on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like nobody died because then I won't have a revivify. Okay. Anyone here like wildly low?
Nope.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Two tanks.
As he's right next to the big tank with 4.
Fine, if we kill him.
I'll be You'll be
Why
fine.
didn't you heal yourself? Oh, you finished it off last turn.
You'll
you
be
heal
fine.
yourself.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna solar
That's
wind
right,
again.
it is a bonus to
We
the
get a long
bonus.
rest after this, anyway, right?
Yeah, lay on
I
hands.
mean, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna solar wind. Yeah.
Is lay on hands an action or a bonus action?
Let's just
Go.
go.
Look at
It's an action.
Okay.
Can I
Let the
get?
paladin touch you.
Yeah, let the power.
I could send Casper to you to heal.
Still such a good quote.
You could. Don't do it next to this thing. You could
It's not
As
like I'm
I'm
not.
hiding.
What can you do?
send Casper to come heal me.
I have a
basically.
healing potion.
Oh right, doesn't he have the like thing
Yeah.
on his neck?
Yeah.
But I'm hiding right now, so you probably can't even find me too.
Forget
21.
Casper's with us.
21.
21
Okay.
total.
I keep forgetting Casper's with
13.
And
so-
Ah,
most.
you
It's
never
dex
forget.
save. That's a fail. So it's going to take the full 21.
Ooh.
Right.
You're so
It
close to me, huh?
feels another surge of flaming solar wind move through it as it takes the damage, radiant damage. It is Calvin's turn.
It's still alive.
Still alive.
We're getting
But
there.
we're gonna have to go as soon as we can.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, where's my action sheet? Oh.
Basically,
Oh.
just as we finish.
Just moves to me.
I'm pretty close to it, within 30 feet, I assume, right? It's oiled.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run up to it, and I'm gonna find just like within fast couple of seconds I can get it, just like a really oily patch, and I'm just gonna produce flame on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Ooh. Well, that's a natural one. That's the name of the game, folks.
You go to cast Produce Flame, and you're just like, as you just like, you go like, you do like the wind up, and you're like, you throw it back over your shoulder behind you, as you're like, dang it! It's just like, it's like a ball that like slips out of your fingers, like the people who like wind up for bowling and it goes backwards. It's like that, but with Produce Flame, where you like
Okay,
whip it
I'm gonna-
backwards and go to cast it forwards, and you just
so that doesn't work, I assume.
yeah.
I'm gonna then action surge, goodness, and do another turn.
Okay.
And do something that's a lot more.
Substantial.
Yeah. Well, no. Reliable, I should say. I'm gonna reach in my pack and pull out a tinderbox and go. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I'm gonna just so you know, you don't have the movement to get right up next to it. So you're like 15 feet away from it.
Oh, 15 feet. Maybe I don't do that. How is it badly oiled?
It's pretty badly hurt.
That's not gonna work, but that would be really funny if it does.
They said fire.
We are going to a dwarven place after this, so I can get a new one.
Are you going to?
I had an idea. Maybe I'll try it. I'm
Do it,
gonna
do
reach
it.
in my bag of tricks and pull out one of my big old barrels of booze, and I'm gonna essentially turn it into like just a makeshift like immediate Molotov cocktail.
Okay, what the
And-
heck? That's
and-
so overpowered for what we're
and-
doing right now.
And so, how far is the flame thing that I just threw behind me?
Are you really gonna go?
It's over your shoulder. Yeah, I can. You could ignite it and throw it.
Okay, that's what I do. Just rip off a thing of tunic, stuff it in the little cap, light it, and you huck
You like
huck a barrel.
roll this barrel
Yeah.
as it rolls between the legs of Johan into at the feet of this thing.
What would I roll? What would that be?
I am gonna have it make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, so I didn't even roll for that.
Where?
Okay, so Johan, Aurora, Nacella, all of you make dex saves as you're all right by this thing.
You know, honestly,
You.
it doesn't matter. No matter what I get here, I'm gonna go down.
No,
So-
you're not.
We have.
Because warding mod.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go down.
Yeah.
So it got a
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. I got a 4.
You got a 4. Nacella.
The base 19.
Even if I got halved it, I have 4 health, man.
You have to go just like slightly in the distance, just
Alright,
like.
okay,
It's alright.
so
We're not
it,
Gonna flash of genius.
Aurora, and Johan all fail.
Wait, what did you get?
I got a 9.
I'm going
You
to
proud of
flash of
yourself
genius, give +4 to that.
Okay,
You
so far,
damn
it's still fair. Unfortunately, the 15 of the creature
You
failed.
did more damage to the party.
So that is going to be
I'm so sorry, guys.
2d12 fire damage.
I'm so sorry, guys. For once,
Healing, okay?
for once, I want to roll.
I have so
low.
much healing, so don't worry about it. We're good.
Only if we can get you
No,
back up.
If I, well, yeah.
She's fine. She's fine. She hasn't gotten hit.
I'll be fine. This
I've
will kill
gotten
me. I'll
hit.
just go down.
You have?
Oh,
He's
yikes.
got, he's got health.
I rolled really
I had
high.
temp HP. I've got probably 30 points.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
As it explodes, it ignites the stuff in this thing's chest as it also explodes. And
Yeah, we're both
you
down.
three make another dexterity
This
saving
could be
throw.
bad for you.
Wait.
No.
This is really
As
bad.
not
for
only
you.
does it explode, but so does the construct.
Ooh, I
We have
failed
to
that
make
one
another
too.
one?
Okay, so I failed both.
Do another one?
Yeah.
I,
Alright, well
I
now
hope I
maybe
don't
pivot
roll
5 would have been.
17.
You just see
Oh.
instantly
What'd you get?
more of Yoshiko's feathers turn
Okay,
white.
so Masala succeeds both. Both of you fail both. As you take 21 points of damage, and then from the second explosion,
Oh, I'm not.
This could be bad.
I'm sorry,
did you go down 2 from the first one?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
haven't
both of
gone
you
down.
guys
Yeah.
just have 2 automatic fails because you take.
I have 3 HP
Damage.
by the way.
He doesn't go down from the first one.
I don't, so I'm not gonna like die.
Okay,
You know?
so from the second one,
Okay, so
you're gonna take 17 points of fire damage.
Okay, yeah, so I'm
total
not.
damage.
Never mind.
It was 21 the first,
Yeah,
Plus
21
17.
first, and then plus.
so that would
7.
half to 11. I take 11. I'm still up
You had to take 2 fails.
And then I believe
with
the
1,
the spell
and then
drops.
no
Or-
Is the
spell
thing,
drops.
is the thing
I
dead?
drop 0,
Okay.
and it doesn't matter if he
Oh
drops.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
It's dead.
the second explosion is it
Yeah.
dying and exploding.
right. So
Then
so
how
we're
much
out
does
of
the
combat.
explosion damage?
all
do?
right. So, yeah,
17.
it could be worse.
17. So then
Half.
yeah,
I
I go
have 2
down.
potions of
You
healing.
just pretty much killed Yo.
So raise
Or
your
not.
hand if you're down.
The funny thing is that it was your keg that knocked all 3 of them down.
Dude, I roll a keg, the
No,
massive
dude.
explosion
You know what?
happens, I see them faint, and I'm like,
Yeah, but it was all caused by the keg.
Yeah.
You're giving me gold.
So your guys just
like,
so to
what?
recap what happens after this explosion and you 3 drop unconscious from this. Your cart is completely destroyed. So anything that was in the contents of the cart is burned and destroyed.
No.
What
Uh,
was in
so
the
you're-
It's been like 3 minutes. If
It just
that.
had 2 big explosions go off right next to it and it's been on fire.
We didn't lose
We have
everything.
men.
current,
We
this
can
is
repair it.
currently
It's just gonna take
things
about
are
an hour.
Currently it is on fire. You guys
Yeah.
need to get on it if you're going to save anything.
Kyle.
Stretchy boy. Stretchy not doing yoga. 3 of you guys are down. Combat is over.
And that's where we ended.
No.
We need to
Thanks
get
for
the
watching.
cart
And
off the fire.
alright, what are you guys going to immediately start doing as that last HK?
What did you say?
It's a long rest.
I'm gonna run over to Marcella, who I just assume has some form of healing potion in her bag.
Yokon right now. I need a nap.
Wait, I don't know Marcella's.
No, you don't.
Did we lose Marcella too?
I don't have any healing.
Alright. I'm gonna come out of wherever I am.
You're
with a
just like
potion of
right next to us.
healing and a potion.
If people are on fire, I'd like to start rolling them to this.
Yeah, I have.
Maybe you focus on getting the cart on fire.
I can't unfire the car.
How do we get the
You have
cart?
wings.
No.
Do something.
That's just
I'm,
gonna run the flames.
I'm gonna run up with you. I'm gonna help. I have 2 potions of healing as well.
Solar
Just do one of us up.
Who?
I have healing.
I have.
You're-
I have
Johann
Well,
is
that's
healing.
declared. Johan is healing.
All 3 of us.
All the
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up to. I've seen Johann do the healing touch thing before, so I'm gonna run up to him and just like bottle in the mouth, like, oh my god, you're alright.
Is it a normal health potion?
It just says potion of healing.
Okay.
2d4 plus.
That's
7.
not on over.
5, 6, 7. 7
Okay.
points.
Now get us up.
I tap you. And
How
tap
much?
you. Just enough.
Just enough.
We're not in combat.
5 points? What? What is he?
Yeah, like 5 points. Enough to
Perfect.
get you
You
up.
rolled
I
for
don't
5,
know.
Okay.
I just don't want to be on 1.
I'm like, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I was not in control of that situation whatsoever.
Are you ever in control?
I
I'm really
realized the
sorry
cart's still
about that.
burning, and I had the locker right there. I
Bottle of
dashed to
holy
that.
water?
The locker.
Yeah, the lockbox.
Lockbox.
Okay.
I don't care if it's burning. I grab that and jump
Okay.
right up.
You jump in, grab it,
And
pull it
you
out.
take
Luckily,
5
the
points
lockbox
of
is,
fire damage.
you know,
Yeah.
it's fireproof.
Certain
But you're able to grab that and pull it out as some of the other stuff you watch your workstation burning
sorry.
in this. And unfortunately, that does contain some of your scrap materials.
I mean,
I'm sorry about your house.
it's all
Mr.
metal.
Yeah, it's all metal, but
We just have to wait for it to cool down.
yeah, you just have to wait for it to cool down.
All the fire.
It's not gonna get hot enough to melt any of it together.
Bottle of black acid would be gone.
Oof. There's like a hole melted through the.
This is
The
like
sand just keeps going.
this is like weeks of stuff gone.
Everything else I have is not, is on me or in one of the bags of holding, so we're good.
Yeah, I.
But we no longer have a cart.
Well, we have mending.
We mend it.
Yeah,
We could keep it from burning to ash.
Yeah, if it's still on
Well, you
fire,
guys have to put it out.
I take my bottle of holy water because it's the only thing that I have that.
I grab his shirt.
Yeah, I'm like doing something. He just rips it off.
just use dirt. Like we all just
Start kicking
like you
dirt.
summon all your
Bottle of
animals.
You have mold earth.
What? But I can't like do that unless I can.
I'll say you can do that with it.
Okay,
Just like
You
I
guys,
got this.
everyone starts working together to pile sand on it and try and put it out. And I will say you guys are able to save like about a third of the card is left.
You know,
It's enough that if you spend a serious amount of time with mending and stuff, you guys could fix your cart.
well, we need to.
I hate to be this person, but it might be better to leave the charred remains of the cart so it looks like we died.
Well,
But all
then-
my metal.
hey, don't worry. I actually had this same thought during
We
combat. I go over to
How
one of
much
the
was
like.
that cart in the
We
beginning?
have
Like 400
2 or
1,500.
3.
Yeah, you
It
guys
was a
spent a
lot.
lot of money on that cart.
Oh no, we saved
to
the cart.
fully equip it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
we
was like
saved it.
1,500
I don't have the money
gold
to
that you
replace
guys.
that
Yeah.
cart.
I quick thinking. I go up to like some of the droids. The droid bodies are still there, right?
Mhm.
I just start putting them into my bag of holding.
That's fine.
Why?
Scrap metal.
Scrap metal.
I start putting as much as I can into like
Yeah, we
up
have
to
2 bags
500
of
pounds
holding.
worth of metal.
The canine.
You guys are able to fit 2 of the large ones in your bag.
The canine's in the back.
The canine was in the wagon as well that I was going to repair.
Yeah,
That's gone.
that's ruined. All the wiring and everything inside of it is completely burned away.
Well, technically, we did save some of the HK droids, so that means that you could manufacture a new dog if you wanted to.
Too much effort at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
But I would say in one bag of holding, you're able to put the 2 large ones.
Okay. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
mine.
Then we-
So I have.
And then
2
if you guys
things.
wanted to in one of the other bags, you could put the remains of the 4 assassin droids in it.
Sure.
I think it'd be better to put all the metal scraps that I had on the cart in that first.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because I had
Well,
24 pounds of steel.
Well, I will say this: because you have 2 guys with mending, if you guys spent a day, you could fix the cart, but it'd be a full day's work of mending and mending and mending and mending.
Would it be worth it?
Yes.
I mean, the cart was 1,500 gold when you bought it,
Yes, let's.
with all the upgrades and everything.
We need a long rest anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and end off with you guys spending an entire 24 hours mending your
But we got a
cart.
bunch of scrap metal.
Yeah, we walked away with a ton of scrap metal, which we could sell and make a lot of money off of.
Probably.
Or Pyro could use that because of all the different components and stuff in it towards the thing that
He
you and I were
definitely
talking
could too.
about.
I think
Going
if we
right.
I think if we get ourselves some decent time, next time we go to like a town, we see if there's like a bounty board and try to do
Yeah.
like an easy bounty. Like,
All right,
you know.
everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We appreciate everyone watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, give us a follow. We really appreciate you guys. Much love. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.